brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason payoff.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, BA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Ball. And he banks in the layup.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Martin against Barrett. Outside Dick. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Barrett. Shot from the inbound. And he lays it up and in. Barrett's got his second basket.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Ball against Quickly. Launches it. And it's Ball with the 3. Ball's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The offensive rebound. Back to Dick. The 3 is up. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it to Quickly. Ball with a steal. Bridges outside. And Williams punches it home.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The big challenge for the Hornets in recent years has been just staying healthy, Doris.
You're right, BA, and I think that's the extra frustrating part because there are some quality young pieces in the city and for the organization. You know that old expression, the best ability is availability. Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you could do to stop that.
Ball outside from the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball with a steal. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And there's the call on Cody Martin.
Cody Martin.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:41 left now in the first quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
There's Ball with a 3. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. The 3 from Quickly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams finds Bridges. And here's Martin. Outside, Williams. Pass to Ball. A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. He's got 13.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Pirtle against Williams. Here's the three, and it's Barrett with the three.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Ball with it. He's got 13. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Barrett. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding
it. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So for Toronto right now, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel quickly, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. Miller outside. Ball against Quickly, inside. And Williams punches it home.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Tipped away. Here we go, all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Quickly, passes to Barnes. Oh, what a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Martin with the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Dick. Kicks it to Quickly. No good. Some solid defense from Williams. Barnes against Bridges. Ball right side. Fires the 3. Ball sticks the 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifting.
Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power.
Oh my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
The 3 from Ball. That's off. 7 for 12 now. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 1. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Left side Dick. Over Ball. Outside Barnes. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for LaMelo Ball. And Toronto also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, He likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. RJ Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future. Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
Bridges hits them both. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league. This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Here's Mann. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Barrett. The three from Barnes. And the Raptors get it back. Dick with it. He's picked up by Miller. Back to Dick. 4-3. Richards pulls it in. The Hornets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Mann from behind the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots in deep. Here's Dick. Here's Mobo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Man, the pass to Bridges. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, you love to see that screen and roll executed to perfection. Nice job by Bridges to cut into open space.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Barnes. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
Substitution on the court. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Fernando. What a terrific move that is. Fernando's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Toronto out in front, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Attention to center court.
Hello there, folks. Toronto.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, taking a peek now at the up. That's it for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Miller is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, Jakob Poeltl is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Richards with a screen. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. Outside man. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
It's stolen by Green. Man with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. To the inside. And it's Green off the drive. Misses the layup.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Driving inside. Pass to Olynyk. Outside for Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Poeltl with the ball. Shots blocked. Now man. Beyond the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. Dick with it, guarded now by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
That is Kelly Olynyk using his size to his advantage right at the rim. Nice finish.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Richards with it. He's working on Poeltl. Now Green. No points so far. On the wing man. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pass to Abaji. The kick to Olynyk. And here's Mitchell. Here's Abaji. Gets the 3 ball to go. Agbaji's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Williams from long range. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 5 rebounds in the game.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounded.
Poeltl with a screen on Green. Abaji, the pass to Olynyk. Poeltl against Green. Back to Poeltl. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A line change here for Toronto. Hornets trail by 9. And here's Ball. 20 points for him. Pass to Salah. The 3 is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mobo. Williams defending. Here's Mobo. Outside Barrett. Barnes a screen. Barrett passes to Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Salone, guarded by Barrett. Ball looks over the floor. To get back on track. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 23.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's most And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. At the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Mobo in at the 5. Martin to pass the ball. Oh, love to see ball attack inside.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Pass to Quickly. Second chance shot is Mobo. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Quickly against Ball. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Combined strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Quickly against Ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in.
Number 41, Kelly Olynyk.
Quickly against Ball. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Barrett a screen on Bridges. Here's Barnes. Nice D from Bridges.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Miller. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 4. To the paint. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Brown.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Bridges with it. Now Quickly defending. It's stolen by Olynyk. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there.
Emmanuel.
And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Barrett. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
The entire offensive arsenal of R.J. Barrett is on display.
They double him with Barrett. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Bridges passes to Ball. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 28 points for the game.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Williams passes to Bridges. Poke loose. It's stolen by Olynyk. Quickly up top. Pounded by Ball. Inside. And that one's good. Olynyk. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Well, Kelly Olynyk is a guy who's noted as a spacer, but right there mixing it up on the interior. I love it.
The 3 from Ball. Kept alive by Charlotte. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 8 points here in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Barrett. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Abaji's checked in for Brown. And so here is Toronto. They've led by as many as 11.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Scotty Barnes.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're leading by 8. Offensive board. Barrett, another shot. The 3 from Barnes. Knocks it down from
Scotty
distance.
Barnes. 3 points.
And so the ball's out of bounds. O'Leary touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Stolen by Quickly. So the Raptors win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little...
your time in the league, do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Ball against Young. Takes it inside. Capella, the pass to Hunter. From outside, off the mark. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. To the middle. Pass to Williams. Back to Miller. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor? A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
And Young, here we go. Johnson against Bridges, and then Johnson with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the more experienced Ball gets, the more confident he gets in those situations. Great execution.
Johnson with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Daniels, no good. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Launches a 3. Johnson with the rebound. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Knicks in New York. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ball's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Hunter. The Hornets pull it in. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Ball from long range. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young's shot is off. Charlotte is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Ball. They trail by one. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Young with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. Ball with the rebound. Miller right side. And Miller throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Martin with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Young for three. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got his second basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Miller. 26 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Ball against Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
Looking now at the numbers for Johnson. Great showing for him last season. He was around 16 points per last year. 8 rebounds and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Here's Daniels. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Williams sets a screen for Ball. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul. You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw it out.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against CLA-RO and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. And Young kicks to Capella. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Hornets trail by 3. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Boy, if you don't block out Clint Capella, the put-back throwdown is exactly what you get.
There's Ball with the 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Personal foul. Third team.
Freeman is checked in for Ball. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. 1:56 left to play in the first half. It's tipped. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. The rebound by Richard. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Man.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
And the shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Richard. Following the basket by Trae Young. Richards passes to Man. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Nancy's checked in for the Hawks. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
And checking out the numbers for Young. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 25 points per game. 10 assists and 2 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Here's Man, defended by Young. Beyond the arc.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now, here is Miller. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Williams kicks to Miller. And Charlotte turns it over again.
In for your Hornets, number 67.
19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Just 3 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise and get ready for
So, guys, what are your keys for the second half of a close one like this?
Rebound, passing, shooting. I think those will be.
All right, let's get to our featured game where Trae Young has been having himself one heck of a night so far. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
They've got Trey Mann. Grant Williams is out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Diabate in at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for the Hawks.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
Charlotte making a switch here. Richards is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Zeller's checked in, so it's the Hornets now. After the basket by Atlanta. And it's Martin missing. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here is Williams following the bucket by the Hawks. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Back to Richards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And looking at some numbers for Martin, how he performed last season. He was around 7 points a game last year. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. These numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Here's Williams. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Miller's got 5.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Pass to Daniels. Rizachet wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Richards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Williams comes in for Williams. And it's ball in for Micic. Hunter kicks to Daniels. Hunter with the screen on Miller. Daniels dishes to Hunter. Wallace with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Wallace misses. Hornets trail by 9. Martin the pass to Williams. Back to Martin. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Wallace. Moving it up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Everyone on B looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wallace outside. Okongwu kicks to Wallace. Hunter on the wing, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Kirk. There's the try, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 14. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now Wallace. He has 5. Pass to Hunter. On the wing, Daniels. And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And they're winning the turnover. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Green against Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Pass to Krejci. Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ball no good. Atlanta leading by 16. Here's Bogdanovich inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll avoid the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Ball against Young. Ball surveying the defense. Charlotte needs to get a shot. For 3, Bridges, and the Hornets miss again. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Ball with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Williams for 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Ball finds Williams. to end the run. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young drives in, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Hunter, the pass to Daniels. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well, a big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Here's Young. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Daniels kicks to Young. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Ball from long range. That shot misses.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Quickly. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Young against Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it to Quickly. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Hawks. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
Now here's Young. His last outing, we saw him score 22. On the wing, Daniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Capella. And he buries his first look.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Now here's Capella. Capella draws the double. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. From deep, Capella is rebounded by Barrett.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fires from deep. And he buries his first look.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
On the wing, Daniels. Outside Hunter. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Manuel Quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Young against Quickly. Young, the pass to Capella. Johnson for 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 5.
Johnson with a smooth jumper from that corner.
Quickly against Young. Quickly passes to Barnes. Kicks it to Quickly. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. From deep. Hunter with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Johnson can't connect from short range. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And the dunk by Pirtle. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Young. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Misses the 3. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. The 3 from Quickly. Rebounded by Johnson.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Outside Young. He takes it in. Tipped. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Raptors. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
They've got Kelly Olynyk, Mitchell out there with Dick. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Abaji in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Abaji, pass to Dick. No good on the three. The Hawks leading. Here's Daniels. No made baskets yet. From deep, Johnson, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Boucher against Johnson. Outside Dick. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Excellent D there from Capella. And so Capella will bring it up for Atlanta. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Young finds Capella. Outside Young. Young goes in. The Hawks need to get one up here. For three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Abaji. Shot to stop the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Mitchell, the pass to Boucher. Olynyk with the screen on Johnson. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Man, Olynyk really throwing it down with some power.
Young against Mitchell. Outside Young. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Hurdles checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Dick. There's 1:40 left in the second period. The kick to Hunter. This one for three. Abaji with a rebound. Raptors trail by 6. And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Olynyk. Dick comes in for Abaji. And quickly subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Dick. Outside Barrett. 1:21 left to play in the half. Back to Dick. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The three from Quickly. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field. The Hawks lead by 6. Stolen by Quickly. Here comes Toronto on the push. Pirtle. The pass to Dick. Stolen by Capella. Left side, Johnson. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. 5 to shoot. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Quickly. Back to Barnes. Outside Dick. Back to Barnes. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for 2. This play is under review under NBA rules.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Quickly from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
You know, right now for the Hawks, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Hawks.
They're efficient. They play to...
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Now Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Over quickly. And here's Okongwu. Hunter with the ball. Here's Daniels. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. Quickly against Young. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Hunter. Okongwu, the pass to Capella. Now here's Pirtle, guarded by Capella. To the inside, quickly. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Hunter passes to Capella. Pass to Daniels. Now here's a Kongwu. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Capella. Three-pointer. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barrett, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, one of the better dunks we've seen from Barrett. My goodness.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter. Barrett with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Young, the pass to Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his third assist of the night. Quickly outside. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Kongwu. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in for Barrett, and Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Nance, he's checked in for Atlanta. Roddy comes in for Kongwu. And finished off by Hunter.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Roddy. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Roddy. On the wing, Daniels. There's Young with the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Back to Barnes. To Dick, jacks up a three. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. Give him 8 points now. Here's Roddy. Back to Daniels. And here's Hunter from the arc. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now he doesn't panic in the...
And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
First team foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got Chris Boucher. Bruce Brown is out there with Walter. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the three, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And here's Hunter for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game. It's stolen by Hunter. And a missed layup. Raptors trail by 14. Left side, Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Atlanta leading by 14. Daniels passes to Okongwu. A good look from Johnson. And again, it's Atlanta.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Olynyk. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Hunter's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Okongwu. Right side Hunter. Outside Johnson. Back to Hunter. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
A line change here for Toronto.
On the court.
And Atlanta with possession here. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Dick, picked by Pirtle. To win the cold spell. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 20. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wallace comes in for Bufkin. Outside Barnes. The 3 from Quickly. And again, Toronto, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Roddy, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bufkin comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Bufkin. Rebound, Toronto. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, it's stolen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Atlanta making some changes. Hunter comes in for Roddy, and Daniels is subbed in for Wallace.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for DeAndre Hunter.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Dick, perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Hunter can't get it to go. Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Pass to Bufkin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Back to Daniels. Banked it in off the glass.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Fires away from way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach.
fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted. In the offseason, Kevin, what's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth. Of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Martin, and it's Williams at the 5, down low. And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Quickly. Misses in close.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Martin against Barrett. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
Ball with it, picked up by Barrett. Bridges sets the screen for Martin. Over Quickly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
Well, I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some... flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority one.
Out to Miller. Back to Ball. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. That shot no good. Williams with the defensive effort. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Dick. Barnes against Ball. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. How he did last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Quickly. And that one's good. Barnes.
So important to just have Scotty take these shots. It's not even about making them, to continue to build out his game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Quickly with a wide open look. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ball, no good. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Barnes, and he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
A little bit of showtime there from Scotty B.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The kick out to Ball. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Ball's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And that one's good. Barnes, he's got 7. Hornets trail by 5. Miller finds Bridges. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Miller the pass to Ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Quickly against Ball. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Dick. Now here is Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Tries the spin move. Plays it up and banks it in.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bridges a screen on Quickly. Here's Ball. Can't get it to fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Tipped away. Out to Barrett. Ball against Quickly. Raptors moving the ball around. No one covering. Barnes has got 10 points.
Shooting off the catch, Scotty Barnes has built out that part of his game.
Miller the pass to Bridges. Pass to Martin. Back to Bridges. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Outside Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 3. Martin kicks to Ball. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Here's Barrett. That one misses. The Hornets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And that game against Houston, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And Toronto making a change. Mitchell's checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Richards is checked in. Charlotte trailing. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
And And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Mitchell wide open. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Ball up top. Covered by Mitchell. Ball with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Barnes passes to Dick. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Dick. Launches it. The Hornets pull it in, and it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Miller outside. Ball to pass to Martin. Out to Bridges. Pass the ball. Miller outside. And he's good on the three ball. Miller's got the lead up to 7 now for Charlotte.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Olynyk, a screen on Ball. The drive by Mitchell. Olynyk, the rebound by Richard.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Bridges with it. Pass to Richards. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead. To the middle. Here's Dick. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dick's got his first bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the first half is now in the books. Hornets lead by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
28.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming.
Taking a look at the Raptors, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Raptors. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. Trey Mann is out there with Miller. And it's Martin in at the 3. Barnes left side. Dick passes to Barnes. Back to Dick. Nailed from three-point land. Dick's got his second bucket of the night. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Mitchell kicks to Pirtle. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
On the wing, Williams. Down low. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Bridges finds man. Here's Williams. And Pirtle pulls it down.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
Man passes to Bridges. Misses from short range.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Offensive rebound. Pass to Miller. Outside, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Barnes. Martin with the block. Here's man, covered by Mitchell. Martin against Barrett. Back to man from the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell onside Barrett. And the Raptors miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
Both teams will make substitutions. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Quickly kicks to Olynyk. Here's Mobo, defended by Richard.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Outside Williams, the tray. Charlotte moving it around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night. Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Here's Mobo. And the Raptors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Here's Richards. And good that time. And it's a 10-point Hornets lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Seth checked in for Charlotte. Trey Mann comes in for Seth Curry. On the wing, Green to the inside. A shot by Williams, no good. To the paint. Here's Mobo. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Fernando in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Williams finds man. Offensive rebound. Now Green. Inside. Pass to Diabate. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Battle. Good on the three-point shot. Battle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Williams, a screen on Boucher. They kick it out to Green. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And the Hornets making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Hornets leading by 9. Outside Williams. Into the lane. Here's man. Quickly covering. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebound by Olynyk.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Walter. A 3 from Quickly. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Doesn't go for him.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Off target from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Green dishes to Gibson. On the wing, Williams. Three-pointer. And again, the Hornets missing. Raptors trail by 9. Corner shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
2 minutes remaining.
Charlotte shooting it pretty well, close to 50% to the middle. Rebound by Olynyk. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Boucher kicks to Quickly. Down low, Williams with the block. Williams finds Williams. Over in the corner, Green. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Williams, that's good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Well, another Tin Cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Walter. And then for Charlotte, Miller comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's ball in for Trey Mann. And the Hornets miss again. And here are the Raptors now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. The kick out to Ball. Can't sends it from downtown.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this week.
Here's Ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Double team on Williams. Quickly against Ball for the 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with.
Barnes outside. Deep 2 from Ball. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the 5. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
And he's going for the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
And here's Hunter for 3. The kick out to Johnson from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And we're about a minute into the first. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. There's Ball with a 3. Capella with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Now here's Bridges. Puts up a 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. They get it back. Over to the wing. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this...
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Miller outside, fires the 3. Three-pointer, Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 5.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
And Young, here we go. And here's Hunter from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Hunter's gotten his second bucket.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Young against Ball. Now here's Young. He's covered closely. Johnson finds Young. Clock at 4. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Charlotte Ball.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Number 5, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Here's Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Ball against Young. Outside Hunter. Outside Johnson. Outside Hunter. Up top Johnson. To the wing on the left. There's Young with the 3. It's Johnson with a drive. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Hornets with a lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The kick to Hunter. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 8.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Johnson with a bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bridges against Johnson. The 3 from Ball. DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks. 8 points in. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Capella against Miller. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Brand.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game go so easy. He hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Martin finds Ball. LaMelo knocks down the long one.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
By himself, and Ball throws it down.
Well, the do-it-yourself kit, the steal and bucket from LaMelo.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
And Young, here we go. Fearless from Young inside.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Ball surveys the floor. It's Bridges on the wing. Shoots. Kept alive. Williams passes to Martin. Takes a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Here's Daniels. Launches a three. The shot that time not on target. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Man, he's checked in for ball.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 23, Trey Man.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Up top, Man, guarded by Young. Man misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Young on the drive. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Young with the three. Here's Capella. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cody Martin. And Atlanta making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Richards is checked in. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And Atlanta making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Johnson passes to Capella. Wallace outside. Hunter against Martin. The kick to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. Some solid defense from Martin.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Bridges misses. Hawks trail by 7. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Here's Johnson. Nice D from Bridges. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Martin. Bridges against Johnson. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
There is an authority, a purposefulness when Miles Bridges decides to drive the basketball. I don't think the defense wants any part of him there.
And it's Capella with the jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Miller outside. Pass to Martin. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Martin's got 6. Here's Daniels. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. And they stop the action here. They're using their coaches.
That this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And here's Man. Deflects the pass. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage look. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Hawks.
Where's the intensity at the...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the floor for Charlotte, Trey Mann out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. And it's Green missing.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Good on the shot. Okongwu's gotten his first basket of the night.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Out of bounds, Charlotte keeps possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Roddy, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Number 8.
Williams passes to Green. Williams with the screen. Green in the post. Working on Hunter. Green finds Williams. 4 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. His man. And the 3 off target. Hawks trail by 5. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by man. From deep. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Miller left side. Williams from long range. They get it again.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their 3rd quarter drought.
Well, the Hawks shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Richards. No good on the shot.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league. Not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks. They've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game. Zeller's checked in for the Hawks. Trey Young comes in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Zeller. Outside Hunter. Here's Daniels. Back to Zeller. Banked it in off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Diabate, guarded by Okongwu. Now Gibson. Okongwu with the rebound. Miller against Young. Right wing. And here's Okongwu for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Okongwu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Gibson drives. Pass to Miller. To snap the cold streak. The shot no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Zeller finds Hunter. Deflected. It's the Hornets on the break. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got his first points of the night. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Daniels passes to Zeller, and they take the lead. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to Salah. Got a piece of it. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And both free throws good for Young.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And Ball throws it down.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Capella can't get it to go.
He did! He got it to fall! He did, B.A. So nice. Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Drops in the 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Capella against Williams. Martin with a screen on Capella. And the bucket is good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Over to the left wing. Here's Risache. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risache's future in this league.
And 6-man, a common term, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
There will be these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Young. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And Risache, the bucket, on the assist by Young. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Good chance here for Ball. And perfection right through the net. Ball's got 26 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Williams with the screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Atlanta making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Miller's checked in for Charlotte.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
The kick out to Johnson. Capella inside. Williams defending. And here's Hunter for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Now Ball. And they double up Ball. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. And that's collected by Trae Young.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Johnson a screen on Williams. Here's Capella. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Young. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:37 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Ball no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 29 left in the final quarter. Young attacking. The kick out to Johnson. Hunter passes to Daniels. Back to Hunter. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Hunter from the arc. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. LaMelo working inside.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
The kick to Hunter. The 3 hits the 3-pointer.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Atlanta with possession here. Finished off the break. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Left side Young. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Johnson. And he gets it back. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket.
Jalen Johnson.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke.
Friday night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Dick. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to New York. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Barrett against Hunter. Young outside. Back to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Pirtle with the steal. It's Dick on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Daniels with it. Dick defending. Johnson can't get it to go. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Dick. He's covered by Daniels. Active quickly. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And so here's Toronto. After Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Barrett the pass to Dick. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dick. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Alder. David.
Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thanks, David. Here's Barrett after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
Outside, Barrett. Back to Quickly to the inside. It's stolen by Capella. It's Young on the wing. Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Back to Hunter. Right wing. Capella. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 5. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Quickly kicks to Barnes. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barrett with this screen on Hunter. Pass to Barrett. Dick wide open. It's good from long range. Dick's got 5 points so far.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Dick can't get it to go. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Daniels, no good. Toronto trailing. Up top, Barrett, defended by Young. Outside, Barrett. Back to quickly. It's stolen by Capella. To the middle. Oh, and here comes Johnson. All alone.
Well, look, you guys can run with Johnson in the open court.
And so here's Toronto. Pass to quickly. Back to Pirtle. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. It's Young on the wing. Back to Hunter. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To the paint. Quickly against Young. Here's Dick. He has 5. For 3, Olynyk. And the Raptors miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just the guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Larry Nance is subbed in for Johnson.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And stolen by Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Man, Olynyk really throwing it down with some power.
Okongwu kicks to Young. gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Daniel. It's the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best.
Drives to the hoop. Here's quickly. Mans with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Hunter. A shot's good on the assist by Nance.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Quickly looking it over. Barnes outside, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
The Hawks making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. On the wing, Daniels. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good on the 3. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Daniels. Tries again. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Atlanta. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Hawks.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing.
And that is it for half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Jalen Johnson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with Mitchell. And it's Fernando in at the center position. 6 to shoot. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Dick with it. He has 5. Doesn't go that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Inside, out to Wallace. No one near him. And he pops that one in. Wallace has got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And And taking a look at some stats here for Daniel, some last season stats for him. He put up about 6 points per game last season, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Mitchell passes to Boucher. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Goes up off the inbound. Mobo. Atlanta with the rebound.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Off target at the rim. Raptors trail by 12. And here is Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Pass to Mobo. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Can't hit from in close.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Matthews kicks to Hunter. Bogdanovich wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 14 and stolen by Bogdanovich. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Dick in the corner. Rizachet with the steal. Pass to Bogdanovich. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the focus Bogdanovich has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Matthews.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
And Young kicks to Johnson. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Rizachet. The Hawks again can't hit. Raptors trail by 15. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Basket counts. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, how about the hustle from Young? Getting it done on both ends of the floor.
Here's Walter, defended by Young. Walter, good.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Atlanta leading by 15. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Capella, the pass to Johnson. Here's Young. Fouls contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Seven seconds left to play in the third. Barnes passes to Abaji. Off target with the jump hook. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Trae Young is out there with Rizachet. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Basket good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 18.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
And it's quickly missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Got that one up quick. And the Hawks lead by 20. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
A nice shot by Young.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Barrett for three. Good on the triple. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And it's Capella missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And you got to admire the tenacity from Barnes. Love seeing him take charge like that.
Capella finds Johnson. Pass to Rizichet. Outside Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 16. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Hurdle's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. 8 points for Bogdanovich. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Rizichet. Barrett covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
Dyson Daniels checked in for Rizichet. Grady Dix checked in for the Raptors. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And here's quickly for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Johnson.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
And the Raptors with possession. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Spins. Hunter against Barrett. On the wing quickly. Clock is at 3. Over Young. And that one's good quickly.
Assistant R.J. Barrett.
8 seconds left in the fourth.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Third personal. Team second.
And the first one drops.
At the line for Atlanta.
So 1 for 2 that time with the strike. And the dunk by Capella.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, stand back.